Hello everyone, it's been a little while since Planet V last shared a travel story, but I'm back with a lovely weekend escape to Barcelona. In this vlog, you'll get a glimpse of some of the city's most iconic landmarks, and by the end, enjoy a virtual visit to the breathtaking Sagrada Família. I hope it inspires your next adventure. Let's go! Quick tour first of our accommodation. We stayed at Hotel Marina Badalona, which offers stunning views of the beach, as you see there, and the Balearic Sea. The shower has a glass wall, so you can enjoy the sea view even while showering. We just accidentally found this restaurant while looking for a nice place to eat in Badalona. And
We were super lucky and happy that we ended up here.
I think she's the manager, no? Sylvia. I don't know her position here, and she explained everything to us. I think they deserve a Michelin star, so we're gonna try one of the best that they're offering. It's Iberian pork with chestnut sauce, and what you see on top, it's like a reduction of chestnut and something. And what you see on top is fried cassava. This colorful house might look like a fairy tale gone wild, but it's actually a masterclass in design. Casa Batlló was revamped by Antoni Gaudí in 1904 and breaks every rule of conventional architecture. No straight lines, a roof shaped like a dragon's back, and balconies that resemble bones, hence the nickname House of Bones. Gaudí took inspiration from marine life, so it's like walking inside an underwater dream without getting wet. Meet La Pedrera, aka the Stone Quarry, Gaudí's last residential project before he went all in on the Sagrada Família. The facade looks like waves frozen in stone, and inside, a real-life architectural playground. Even the attic looks like a ribcage. The rooftop is famous for those helmet-like chimneys that inspired everything from Darth Vader to surreal sculpture. And yes, it was controversial when it opened. Too weird for 1912, but just right for today. Step inside the Palau de la Música and you're stepping into Catalan Art Nouveau on steroids. Built in 1908, it's not just a concert hall. It's an explosion of stained glass, mosaic, and sculpture. Even the sunlight seems to dance here. It was designed for the city's choral societies, but honestly, even the building sings. UNESCO gave it World Heritage status, and your camera will too. Not to be confused with the one in Paris, Barcelona's Arc de Triomf is built in brick and pride. It was created for the 1888 Universal Exposition, serving as the city's welcome arch. Instead of celebrating war, it celebrates knowledge, progress, and arts. The surrounding boulevard is now a popular spot for skateboarding, sunset walks, and people watching. It's a triumph, but of the chill kind. Once a fortress, now a green escape, Parc de la Ciutadella is where locals row boats, nap on grass, and admire the massive fountain co-designed by a young Gaudi. Add museums, a lake, and even a mammoth statue, and you've got yourself the city's unofficial backyard. This massive Gothic cathedral in the heart of the Old Town has stood here since the 13th century. It's officially called the Cathedral of the Holy Cross and Saint Eulalia, named after the young girl who, according to legend, was martyred in 13 brutal ways, hence the 13 geese in the courtyard. The building is all about grandeur, soaring towers, spooky gargoyles, and a calm cloister right in the middle of the city buzz. Plaça del Rei is where medieval Barcelona flexes its history. This square was once the royal courtyard of the Crown of Aragon, and legend says Columbus reported back here after his voyage to the New World. Around you are layers of time, Gothic halls, Roman ruins underneath, and a staircase where history probably stood still for a moment. It's like a time machine without the sci-fi effects. This little stone bridge in the Gothic quarter feels ancient, but surprise, it was built in 1928. It connects two government buildings and is now one of the most Instagrammed spots in the city. Look closely underneath and you'll find a skull carved in the stone. Locals whisper that if you walk under it while looking at the skull, you'll be cursed. Others say it's just a photo op with extra drama. Your call. This building might look like a historic gem, and it is. It's also still in use. The Palau houses the regional government of Catalonia and has done so since the 1400s. That's over 6 centuries of politics, protests, and paperwork. Its blend of Gothic and Renaissance architecture mirrors Catalonia's layered identity. Old, proud, and definitely not quiet. Sagrada Família isn't just a church, it's a living, growing symbol of Barcelona. Construction started in 1882 and over 140 years later, it's still not finished. But that's part of the magic. Antoni Gaudi took over the project in 1883 and spent the last 15 years of his life entirely devoted to it. His goal? To build a cathedral like no other, one inspired by nature, faith, and geometry. Each facade tells a story. The nativity side is full of joyful details, animals, and lush decoration. The Passion facade is stark, almost painful, showing the final days of Jesus with sharp, angular sculptures. The Glory facade is still under construction but will represent the path to God. Inside, the columns branch out like tree trunks, creating a forest of light and stone. Stained glass windows flood the space with color that shifts throughout the day. Gaudi once said that light is the best decorator, and here, it absolutely steals the show. if you visit this one day, and if you're from the Philippines, if you are Filipino, you have to check this one out because it's really special. I'm gonna show you what it is. When finished, the church will have 18 towers, the tallest dedicated to Jesus and reaching 172.5 meters, just shy of nearby Montjuic Hill, because Gaudi believed man's work shouldn't surpass nature. He's now buried in the crypt below, and even though he didn't live to see it done, Sagrada Família continues to evolve using 3D tech and global donations. It's expected to be completed by 2026, 100 years after Gaudi's death. Until then, it's the world's most famous construction site. But let's be real, no one minds waiting for something this spectacular. And that brings us to the end of our weekend in beautiful Barcelona. Thank you for joining me on this little journey, whether you were here for the sights, the stories, or just a moment of inspiration. If you enjoyed the tour, feel free to like, comment, or subscribe for more travels from the Planet V. Until next time, take care and keep exploring in your own way. So, what can you say about Sagrada Familia?
You know, it's not finished.
We'll be back
Yes, when it will be finished.
and we'll go to the tower.